Good morning. I did a YouTube short or reel every morning for a month, and you're not going to believe what I learned. I learned that I say good morning with the exact same intonation and general vibe, no matter what my circumstances, how well I slept, or what I'm going to talk about. Good morning. 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 I started doing this channel in earnest a few months ago. Before that, had been just kind of a personal channel, but I decided I wanted to start a YouTube channel. And I got lucky right off the bat. I made two videos that got over 50,000 views apiece, this one and this one. So I thought, easy sailing, good going. I'm going to take everything I learned about doing podcasting and being on cable news a lot and turn it into a YouTube video essay channel. And then I got stuck. I had a lot of good ideas and I made some pretty good videos, I think, but my energy was off. My thoughts were kind of clouded. And worst of all, I got really self conscious about doing direct to camera stuff. And I just stalled completely out. And then I saw a tweet, and I can't find it right now, but it said something like, "You're a female journalist in 2026. Here's your tiny mic. Now go be pretty on camera." And then something shifted for me. I realized that one of the reasons I was having so much trouble doing direct to camera is that I was thinking about what I looked. I was doing my hair and makeup. I was trying to match my hair and makeup and clothes so I could do multiple takes. That was a lot of friction. And I was doing my part to uphold the patriarchy. And that's when I got the idea to do direct to camera with no makeup, best lighting I could manage in my just normal clothes and see what happens. And then I got another idea. I decided to reduce the friction and up the restriction. So, decided to do it first thing in the morning, and I created some rules for myself. Couldn't get ready, couldn't overthink it, couldn't spend more than 10 minutes doing the actual taping, and no more than an hour doing the editing. I have spent years developing expertise in foreign policy, in politics, in campaigning, and explaining to people how power really works. I can just talk to you about what I know, and that's enough. And I learned so much by doing this. The first thing I learned, besides saying good morning the same all the time, is that what I thought was going to perform well didn't always perform well. I did a video that I thought was the feel good reel or short of the century about how everyone should watch the Paralympics. Crickets. I did another one about the PR memes being put out at the Pentagon, and people really liked it. And then I did another one about the Pentagon briefings and the weird double entendres that Pete Hegseth uses unintentionally. And that one did really well. And that one was just like off the top of the dome. But here's the thing I really need to talk about. About 15 years ago, I was diagnosed with bipolar type 2. And one of the distinguishing characteristics of bipolar 2 is you spend a lot more time in depression than hypomania. Sometimes it's called bipolar treatment resistant depression. People think of bipolar disorder as being dramatic, but sometimes it's just heavy. I am convinced that nothing I do matters, that everything is pointless, me specifically. Your life may matter, but mine doesn't. And when I'm in it, I believe it. I would put my hand on a stack of Bibles or the Lord of the Rings cycle and swear to everything that it's true. And this experiment did something about it. I think it's because I believed in something beyond myself, and that got me over the hump to action. And then action actually precedes motivation. There's scientific studies about this. There's also studies about how belief in something stronger than yourself can summon action more or more easily than belief in yourself, because my belief in myself was extraordinarily low. I did not feel ready 90, 80, 50% of the time. I wanted to stay in bed, but I'd made a promise to myself that I was doing this as an experiment. I had a little motto, which was, they can't all be bangers. And that is silly enough that it sometimes made me smile and I could get out of bed. I didn't give myself a lot of room to negotiate. 10 minutes to tape, an hour to edit. I learned the more time I spent editing, the less I liked something. And quite frankly, the less other people liked it as well. And around day 20 or so, something shifted. I realized something that I had not really been able to believe since the depression slammed down so hard and so many times, that I'm good at this. I'm good at this. I know how to do it. And when I do it this way, when I do it just because I like telling people what I know and because I think it's interesting and important to share this stuff as an authoritative female with a level of expertise that most people don't have, it was empowering in a way, well, that for once, I guess I can't articulate. Starting every day reminded me that I have something worth saying. And that's something I knew intellectually, but it took me 20 days to believe it. Again, I'm not an expert. I'm not a therapist. I'm not giving you medical advice. I can just tell you it worked for me and what I think might be transferable to you. So I'm actually not going to recommend you do social media every day, believe it or not. What I think the generalizable thing is to do something you know intellectually you're good at and you're passionate about. And then, yeah, go ahead and share it. Go ahead and put it out in the world because that's the stuff that needs to be put out. And I have faith in you. I have faith that the response to it doesn't matter as much as knowing that you did the thing. So, I don't know if I'm going to keep going or not. I don't know if there's more to learn, but I just wanted to share it with you. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I don't know, tell me what it is you're going to do. And until next time, maybe tomorrow. I'm Autumn Marie Cox. You can support me on Patreon. You can support me on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky. And now go do something for you.